This book is another one of my favorites. So it's called Shadow Divers, and it is about two Americans, but really more. But these two guys who are scuba divers, they are technical divers, so they can go deeper and stay down longer than most recreational scuba divers. And they find this U-boat that wasn't supposed to be where it was, and it's really cool because they persist in their um, quest to find out what this boat is. You know, where did it come from? Which boat is it? Who were the men that died on this boat? So it's really, really interesting. Um, the other reason that I like it, not just because it's got scuba diving, is because it also shows that historical records are flawed. They were written by humans, and we make mistakes a lot. So it's kind of cool because it shows you that you don't necessarily have to take everything in the historical books as, 100% true. They are oftentimes true in the sense that they are based on what people recall from those days. As technology gets better, there's no way of getting around, where a boat was sank, because with GPS and everything else we've got nowadays, you can find it no problem. So this is a really good book. There's death, there's drama, and there's scuba diving. So hey, how can you go wrong with that? Um, Really good book. Really good book. It's right up there with The Devil's Teeth is one of my favorites. And so finally, the last book I'm going to leave you with, and it's not necessarily my favorite among the list because it's, about the woods and not about the ocean, but it's an excellent book, and it's A Walk in the Woods. One of the reasons that I really like this book is because the author, Bill Bryson, he's a pretty funny guy. He writes in a funny manner, so you enjoy reading it, and sometimes you laugh, and you can kind of understand his frustrations with his friend who decides to go on this hike with him. But it's really cool. It's about trying to hike the entire Appalachian Trail, which is really a very long trail. And so he tells you all about the trail. And the reason that I actually read this book was because my friend went to Appalachia State University in Boone, North Carolina, and we hiked some of the trail and drove along the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it was really cool, and it was really pretty and very awe-inspiring. And so I saw this book and I thought, hey, I'm going to read it. And it's actually a really good book. And like I said, Bill is he's pretty funny. Pretty funny, and his friend adds for some drama and some frustration and some humor. So another good book. So I'm going to leave you with one of my favorite pictures that I've taken above water, and obviously it involves water because I love to be near the ocean, but it kind of makes me want to read one of those books again because I see the water and I think of the Farallon Islands, I think of scuba diving and how awesome and amazing it would be to be the person who found that boat. And if I found that U-boat, would I have gone to such great lengths to find out which boat it was? Which I'd like to think yes, but who knows? But it also, the trees and the forest and the nature makes me want to go for a hike or go for a walk, climb a hill, climb a mountain, see what's around the next corner. And that's what these books do for me. They give me a glimpse into what's around the next corner. So I hope you enjoy whichever book you choose. If you choose one of my books, if you don't, read because it makes you smarter. Thanks!